Yeah, because it's way less sketchy than freight bin ladder.
That's right. Don't worry what's happening here. It's 100% safe. Hey guys, if you like the content you're seeing, don't forget to thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel. Morning. This morning, Oxbow's down here. They're updating the suspension in Dad's sprayer. I know they've been down here a lot. We haven't had any breakdowns really yet. They've just been updating things on it. Like I say, this is a newly released sprayer. They don't have a whole lot of units out, so as they are finding things that work better, they are updating it, so that's a good thing. Supposedly this will make the suspension ride a little bit more cushy, so we'll see. Now we also have a chemical delivery coming this morning, so I got to unload it. I actually just found out we had a chemical delivery coming. It is from FBN, and coincidentally enough, I'm wearing an FBN hoodie. All right, we just got our chemical unloaded. First thing we're gonna do now, we're gonna get this tinder out, because like I say, I wanna try to get some beans in the ground early. It's supposed to be nice for the next 6 days. So we're gonna get the tinder out. I'll show BJ how to use it. He is gonna be the one using it most of the time. And yeah, maybe we can fill the planter up. That'd be cool. I would like to thank Unfurfurth Manufacturing for letting us use this tinder again. This is the same one we had in the fall. They said, hey, just go ahead and keep using it. If we sell it, we'll come get it. So yeah, thanks guys. Yard's a little crowded, so just going back to 6685 out of the way, and he's just going back straight through. The question is, can BJ do that without tearing the fenders off the seat tender? They're already getting a little crooked. Now BJ can move a trailer. I have faith in him. But those little trailers, like short wheelbase like the seat tender, they can be a little squirrely sometimes. Like I said, it's 685, it is the corn planting tractor. The reason that it is tied to the corn planter is that monitor. We've had this corn planter since 2011, I believe. And at that time, this had some of the latest and greatest technology in that it had ESET planting meters, which was great, but it was running through a Trimble system of row shutoffs. So that's why we have to use this Trimble monitor in our corn planter until we switch to electric drives, in which case we'd go precision or ag leader most likely. We're kind of tied to this setup. Now I do wish we could get away from the Trimble. It's not that the Trimble is a bad monitor. In 2009 when we first got that FMX, it was, I mean, it really was top of the line. I guess it would have been 2010 or 11 maybe. Whenever we got that thing, it was top of the line. Cost a lot of money. It's the only Trimble product we have. Everything else is ag leader or OEM equipment, so I wish we could get rid of that. And comparatively, it's a little less simple. Now a lot of people have been asking about our strip till situation. We are still strip tilling. I don't know if we're going to get any strip tilled this week. We'll just see. We've still got fertilizer to spread, wheat to spray, burn down to spray. Got a lot of stuff to do. We are going to still strip till. That is coming.
Uh-oh. It's already on, that ain't good.
Yeah, that might be bad.
Perfect.
Hey, forgot to turn the disconnect off.
What is this?
Ooh, he's getting angry. He's angry. Alright guys, just getting done with lunch. And my wife brought down some fan mail. Got some stickers for the door. Iowa Farmer, he sent a few of his logo stickers. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh yeah, put one of these on the door. If you don't know, on my pickup truck, got a few stickers on here. So if you want to see your sticker get put on here, send one to the P.O. box in the description. Iowa Farmer is another YouTuber, so if you want, give him a check his channel out. And then we also got one all the way from Colorado, Snowmass Patrol Foundation. from the Snowmass Village, Colorado, from Snowmass Ski Patrol Foundation and Snowmass Village, Colorado. So yeah, thanks. That's a pretty cool looking sticker. Appreciate sending them, guys. And yeah, starting to get the door filled up. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, now we probably better get back to work. I don't know if BJ knows how to use that tender or not. He gonna learn today. Got him with his pants down, we did. One of my favorite parts about this outfit is the scale system. Our old tender, no scales. You get used to it. I never had scales before that, but after planting wheat with the scales last year, it was super nice to know exactly how much seed I had left, if I could fill up one more time, or if I needed to put half here, half there. Nice. A little bit of wheat left in it. Run that out now. BJ's getting the crash course on this thing. Now between the two of us, BJ was always the video game nerd, so this ought to come second nature to him. Oh, gonna smack his fender. Alright, gonna get some seed in the tender. Plan is, we're gonna go over to the farm, back the tractor out. I'm gonna show BJ how to fill it. He's gonna put the openers that are out on it, and that electric motor for the #1 row unit, and fill it, and I'm gonna get turbo tilt. Gotta do some shuffling. Steve Blunt is in the back. Dad's doing some tinkering on the floater. Plan is to try to go after some dry fertilizer tomorrow and start getting that applied. And I don't know if he's still got change oil on his tractor. Well, we left him a camera. We'll see what comes of it. Hey, trying not to tear the building down. Just wait a minute and you'll get to see his reaction to the Pro 700 dinging at him. Oh, I see it lighting up. Right there. Oh, there she goes. Nope, I think he told it was #1. He's doing it. Something's happening. Okay. Now, wing locks. We gotta go out and do that. Now while BJ is filling up the planter, I'm gonna get the other 1038 out here. For one, it's gonna be a great picture, but also, I've got that jump drive in it that has the lines out of the other tractor. I'm gonna try to put it in this one. I couldn't get it to take in the other 1038, and we'll see if this one's a little different. Perhaps it's just that monitor, I don't know. Auger's a little longer. You know, with the other tender, I knew exactly where to park. This one, not so much. Gotta pull up a little bit. Did it before the Pro 700 could beep at us. It doesn't like it when you start pulling with everything shut off. If I was you, well, you can see the weight on there.
$39.50.
I'd put 1,000 in each one and see how much you got after that, or where you're at after that. Man, that is nice. You can just, oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Real nice, Clark.
It is extremely nice.
All right.
Throttle up. It's okay, you're full throttle.
What you got, man?
All right. Open your back door.
Back?
Yeah. You want tongue weight. That's right. All right, now engage that. I'm gonna get your towel. All right, get the other 1038 out. It's the one with the pretty carpet. God! Whew, I forgot about that. When you listen to stuff on your Bluetooth, you gotta turn it all the way up so you can hear it. You get back in, you're not connected yet. About to scare the crap out of you. See if we can catch BJ spilling some seed. Easy to do. That tender is awesome. The other tender we have is a conveyal. The auger on it is on a free move. It moves free, so it will kind of wear you out holding that thing there. As weird as that sounds, your arms will be burning by the time you're done. All right, we got the, man, I got freaking graphite nose.
Yeah.
Anyways, we've got the planter filled up. We're not going to plant right now. Like I said, we got some openers we got to put on. BJ's got an electric motor he's going to put on. But since we're in here, I do want to fire everything up and at least get some seed on the ground. So make sure everything's going to turn like it's supposed to and whatnot. Oh, they're priming. I don't know what's going on now. All right, dumb move of the day. We fired the planter up with no seed discs in it. I couldn't figure out why seed was going right out of the vacs. And now I see. See, there's our seed.
Portable crush plant.
Yeah. Bean meal. If anyone needs treated bean meal. But no harm, no foul. BJ's gonna run home and get the discs. I'm gonna start turbo maxing and yeah, see what we can get done. Huh. Don't they just look pretty? Yeah, one thing I forgot to do is try to put those lines in there. I'll do that real quick. No dice. Might need some help. All right, let's go cut up some corn stalks. Well, somehow, I just accidentally got all my field names and AB lines into this monitor. I don't know that I did anything different, but it's working now, so. All right, it must work. I was trying to test this to see if we were going to use Dad's AB lines, and we must be. So we are going with the rows the same way he planted this field. If I can just figure out how to get his boundary lines to make me steer around the field, we'll be in good shape, but I don't know how to do that. All right, this field that we're in now, we actually did half of this field last fall with the 680, or not the 685, the 875, the big one. 600 horse, 590 horse. We actually did the top half of this field with that tractor, and we ended up having to harvest that day, but just finishing it up. That'll be the last field we do over here for a while. We will have to come back to this farm and do some more turboing at some point, but it might be a while. Waiting on that flood water to reside, and I'm sure we'll have to pile up some corn stalks, good stuff like that. But everything else over here got fall tillage done on it, which is nice. Like 200 acres here I didn't have to do. That's the George house. I'm gonna knock on his door and see what's for dinner. Can't, social distancing. That and it's like 6 o'clock, he's already ate, guaranteed. Look at all that dust right there. This is the ground that I worked last fall. Just going around the edges of it. And wow, it's definitely dusty there. All right, we just about got this field done. And probably gonna check on BJ, make sure he's doing okay with the planter. And then we'll head to the next one. It is just about 6 o'clock or so, so definitely not gonna get anything planted today. Really wasn't planning on, just wanted to get it filled up. And hopefully we can plant sometime in the next few days. That's my goal anyways. In fact, this field that we're doing right now, this would be a prime candidate to get planted. This is a very gravelly ground. And then one of the fields that we did yesterday, also same deal. Here you can definitely see the difference between spring tillage and fall tillage. This is fall tilled here. You can still clearly see the corn stalks. They didn't get cut up as much. And then when we pop down over the hill here, you'll see what the difference is. In the fall, the stalks are still, they haven't decayed much yet, so they're just harder to cut up, a little bit tougher. In the spring, they pretty much just shatter when you do this. So there's definitely some advantages to fall tillage, probably quite a bit, but there's also some to spring tillage, in my opinion. The seed bed just looks better, but each their own. And in the perfect world, we'd do it all in the fall, but it just never happens for us. So as you can see, big difference. Another good photo op. How's it going?
About done with this operation.
Yeah, let's try this again.
Pressure on?
Yeah. Yeah, I think everything's working fine. I think we're ready to plant. We're just not going to today, but I think we could if we wanted to. So perfect. Glad that thing's ready to go. Like I said, we do have to finish putting these openers on it, but that's a quick job really, so it won't take long at all. Thought the darn thing had started and it had not. It's really no different noise. The only thing you hear is the fan on the air conditioner. We got a 60-acre field we're going to go do real quick this evening. It is about 7 o'clock actually. So we actually didn't get a turbo till a whole lot, but we got a lot of other stuff done. I'm glad that planter's ready to go. Hopefully in the next couple of days we can get it actually planting something. Probably won't do a whole lot of acres this early. It is March 31st. But I would definitely like to get like 100 acres in the ground just to see what kind of yield difference there is getting beans in the ground that early. I don't know what it'll be like. I would like to try it. I'd probably plant 200 acres if we get the chance. See how that goes. But before we leave the microwave, I'm gonna warm up my cheeseburger. Field here was the last field of harvest 19. Cutting across this field to get to the other field that we're going to actually turbo till. This one will be strip tilled. Normally we would run the Turbo Max over the wheat stubble like this field, just because that wheat stubble can sometimes be hard to plant through, but the strip tiller shouldn't have to. Alright, here's our field. Getting ready to do a live stream, so it'll probably be dark when I turn the camera back on. Whew! That was a long live stream, but it was fun. I enjoy doing those. Not been answering that phone call a few times. That's my wife. I should probably get off here. Alright, let's go around this field and we'll be done. We got 3 trips. I gotta steer the first time though. Rough, I know. Well, we got done with this field. Just gotta take this bad boy back to the barn now. Now one thing I do, we got a little ways back to get out of this field. I'm leaving the implement in the ground. I'll fold it when we get out of the field because compaction distributes the weight better. The field lights definitely light the road up. They do a great job. Big fan. Now it does have road lights, but I will turn those on when I see a car coming. It's just easier and I feel safer when I have my field lights on, especially with equipment behind you. When you turn your road lights on, there's really not a lot of light back there on the equipment, just the flashers, which I did not have on. And that just doesn't feel, I don't know, it feels a lot safer this way. But here we got car coming, so I'm gonna turn them off. Got the door shut tonight.